These treasures remain unfound, but not unwanted. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 lost treasures in the world. For this list, we're looking at the most valuable and/or famous caches of treasure that remain hidden, or that have been lost to the world. We won't be including treasures or locations that most agree are fictional, like the sunken Atlantis.
It was perfect.
You just sent that. Yeah, you sent that to my client.
It was a perfect.
Oh, they are gonna freak out.
Number 10, the Oak Island Money Pit.
Who's in there? I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm in here.
Located on an island off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, the Oak Island Money Pit is a mysterious pit of loose soil that is among the most excavated treasure sites in the world.
Dude, settle down.
And has even obsessed famous people like US President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Various stones and markers in the location have given strong hints about possible buried treasure. Over the years, the stories of what the supposed treasure actually is have varied wildly, ranging from a pirate hoard belonging to Captain Kidd or Blackbeard, to Shakespearean folios to royal jewels. Whatever its contents, the Money Pit remains an enduring and enticing mystery.
That's it. I'm getting a new roommate.
Number 9. The Missing Kruger Millions.
For this hack is a lighter and a needle-nose pliers. Start by removing this metal top from the lighter using the pliers.
The Boers were the South African descendants of Dutch settlers. When they fought the British in the Second Anglo-Boer War and realized they would lose the war and be overrun, it reportedly prompted Boer leaders to gather as much gold and diamonds as they could. Supposedly, the last president of Boer-era South Africa, Paul Kruger, hid this treasure well in South Africa before fleeing the country.
Hello.
Annoying pop-ups.
In today's currency, the value of the gold is estimated at around $500 million. While parts of the gold may have been found over the years, the total truth of those claims has not been verified, and the treasure remains unaccounted for. Number 8. The Treasure of the Copper Scroll. The oldest treasure on our list, the Copper Scroll is one of the famous Dead Sea Scrolls and is completely unique compared to the rest, as it's essentially a treasure map.
No, not that. That.
Oh, him. That's just the guy who shoots glitter from his...
Recorded on it are dozens of sites where gold and silver were hidden by the crafters of the scroll, who are thought to be members of an early Jewish temple or military group. The directions are written in such a way that they assume that any readers would be familiar with the locations described. But considering the fact that the locales are over 2,000 years out of date, this makes finding the treasures borderline impossible. Number 7. The Victorio Peak Treasure. In the state of New Mexico in the 1930s, a man named Doc Noss claimed to have found a huge cache of gold bars or rods in the mountains of Victorio Peak while hiking. The claim has never been proven. After removing some treasure, Noss later returned to the cave where he'd found it and tried to use dynamite to widen the narrow entrance.
Congratulations, Earthling. You are the grand prize winner of our new sweepstakes.
What's that?
You get to come up in our ship and get an anal probe.
Predictably, Noss's efforts only served to seal up the cave. Since then, many have tried to rediscover the treasure, including the US Army during the 1950s nuclear tests. However, the gold's location, as well as its origins, remains a buried secret to this day.
Remember, just relax. Don't fight it. Relax. Don't fight it.
Number 6. Forrest Fenn's $1 million buried treasure.
Fucking fantasy.
Forrest Fenn is a controversial art and antiquities dealer. After being diagnosed with cancer in the 1980s, Fenn decided to bury roughly $1 million worth of treasure in a chest somewhere in the Rocky Mountains.
You have been chosen.
By who?
There is no time for whom's. I know that you long for the love of a virtuous maiden true.
He survived his cancer, but later buried the treasure anyway. Fenn has put out an enigmatic poem containing hints about where the treasure can be found.
So, how's your wife? You should know. That was 1,000 years ago!
According to Fenn, when the growing value of the chest's contents reaches $10 million, he will unearth it. Nevertheless, the story and riddle map have inspired many to search for it, and several people have even died in their pursuit of Fenn's treasure. Number 5. The Lost Fabergé Eggs.
That's right, it's a disgustingly creepy spider. This thing is gigantic.
The world-famous Fabergé eggs are a group of exquisite ornaments shaped like eggs and made from items like gold, glass, and enamel, often encrusted with jewels. The majority of them were made for the Russian royal family, although a few others were made for select individuals.
Wait a second. The insecticide's already in here. What was I spraying? Insectasteroid?
When the Russian Revolution toppled the monarchy in Russia, some of the eggs were stored securely, while some were later sold or lost. Currently, 7 of the Fabergé eggs are unaccounted for, but there's still hope that they may be found. After all, there have been several finds in recent years. Number 4. The Amber Room.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, dude, I know. We've been living together for like a month. You don't need to announce your name every time you come in a room.
Considered one of the wonders of the world by some, the Amber Room was an elegant room constructed of gold, jewels, and, as its name implies, amber paneling.
How about Super Duper Mario Rainbow Factory?
That's not even a game.
First built for a palace in Prussia, the room was later moved to Russia, but was taken by Germany during the Second World War.
Make sure that doesn't spread. I gotta finish this.
In the chaos surrounding the end of the war, the Amber Room was lost. Most signs point to it being somewhere in Central Europe, and its value is estimated to be around $200 million, at least. While only time will tell if the room can be found again, a recreation was recently unveiled in Russia, made from comparable materials.
Told you.
I'm getting a new roommate.
You are a genius!
Number 3. The Lufthansa Heist.
It's like butt. 2 scoops. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. 2 scoops. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
Made particularly famous in pop culture in the great Martin Scorsese movie Goodfellas, the Lufthansa heist is believed to be the largest cash robbery in American history.
Really? Yeah. 2 scoops of raisins.
Cash and jewels worth over $21 million in today's currency were stolen from a Lufthansa cargo building at JFK Airport in 1978. Despite being one of the most thoroughly investigated crimes in the United States, none of the stolen money or jewels has ever been recovered. Why has this been the case? Well, perhaps due to the heist's architect, gangster Jimmy Burke, making most brutally certain that there were no information leaks.
Whoops.
Number 2. The Treasure of the Flor de la Mar.
Oh, it's such a nice day. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, speak for yourself. You're not crammed in this bag.
The Flor de la Mar was a Portuguese warship that was wrecked off the coast of Sumatra. According to historical accounts, the vessel was laden with the largest treasure ever collected by that nation's navy.
Where are they taking Steve? Where's Steve going?
Composed of valuables taken from Malacca, what's now Malaysia, as well as tribute from the King of Siam, what's now Thailand. The total value is estimated to exceed $2.5 billion, making it one of the greatest unfound sunken treasures in the world, along with Spain's famous lost 1715 treasure fleet. Number 1. The Treasure of the Knights Templar.
Hey! Hey, Apple! Hey! Apple! Hey, Apple!
The Knights Templar was a Christian military order that accrued a huge amount of wealth, in part due to using a primitive kind of banking.
Huh?
Somebody should take that guy's knife away.
In addition, the order was supposedly also entrusted with many legendary religious relics, such as the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant.
What's up?
When the Knights Templar fell out of favor, they were demonized, and many of their assets were seized. However, much of their treasure remains lost, and while it's hard to say where it is or how much it's worth, it could easily be in the billions. Or, if they truly had holy objects, priceless.
It would be an apple. Well, you know what?
What?
Knife! Man, that was one bad apple.